Go download my free legato course right now and learn to play fast in the fastest way possible. Just having fun, jamming a little with myself here. I used to not be able to do that at all. And in this video, I'm going to give you the key secret, and I'm not exaggerating. This is not clickbait. I'm going to give you the secret, the insight that will teach you how to solo. And if you use this insight from this day on, then I promise you, you will develop your soloing skills to an amazing level. But if you don't, because the opposite is also true, if you don't use this insight, you'll sound like an amateur for the rest of your life. This is true. And most people will not listen to what I say. Only a select few will. And I hope that's you. So listen up. I used to struggle with this. I couldn't for the life of me understand why I could do some techniques, I could do some alternate picking, I could do hammer-ons and pull-offs, I had the scale shapes down, and I still couldn't play solos, and I learned the licks, right? I still couldn't play solos. Every time I had to play a solo, it was like enormously stressful, and I tried to, fire off the licks I knew and, try to stretch them as far, and I ran out of ideas, and it was just like not fun. And it was never really good. And I so wanted to be able to just improvise my way to solos, right? The music just starts playing and you're just cranking. You love it, right? Because you're free when you solo. And the way to get to that was just, I didn't believe what I came up with. But basically what you're trying to do is impossible. You're trying to do something that is described as one thing, which is soloing. But that one thing has a lot of different sub-skills underneath it. You have to become good at rhythm. You have to, master rhythm. When should you play the notes? And you have to be able to tap your foot, no matter what rhythm you're playing, where you play the notes. And you have the scale shapes, and you have the picking techniques, and all of that has to be, you have to be so good at it that it's so easy to you that you can start focusing on putting all of that together into soloing, which is a separate thing. It's a new thing you have to learn. But you're effectively trying to run with no legs. That's what you're trying to do when you try to play solos. Because you need legs first. Once you can walk automatically and it's no effort, and you got two legs, you can start running, right? But And there's an answer to this. That instead of trying to constantly do something that's impossible to you, you pull back and say, what do I master? What tools do I have that are so easy to me that I can start focusing on soloing? This is key. So let's say, just for the sake of example, that you got the first position minor pentatonic down. But you don't want to play across all that. You want to make sure that you pull so far back that you're really sure that you master what you're trying to do. Okay, so I'm just going to pick the middle of it. Let's play in the key of C minor here. So we're in the first position is in the 8th fret, right? Minor pentatonic. And I'm only playing the D and G string, all right? So I got that down. So, right, I got those 4 notes down. I can bend, and I got some lick experience, so I can stay there, right? And then, okay, so I master that. This is super easy, right? It's super easy for me. Then that's the rhythm part as well. And so what do I really master? So, right, what do you master? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you tap Itsy Bitsy Spider, right? While tapping your foot in that rhythm. Try it now. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a ba. Right? Or happy birthday to you. Ba da 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 da. Well, da 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 da. That's shuffle, right? That's triplets, right? So if you can do that comfortably while tapping your foot, then you're good. You can use that kind of rhythm to play solo. And if you can, the first one, it's a bit da da ba ba ba. That's eighth notes, right? Happy birthday to you is a shuffle. You can happy ba 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 da 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 1 2 3 1 2 3 1. It's all about whether you master the subdivisions or not. If you don't master rhythm, but try to play solos, you're going to stumble and fail all the time because you're effectively trying to do something that you cannot do. And so that whole focus, your whole focus goes from playing something cool to, right? So you get pulled out of trying to solo all the time. You're trying to practice something and then, which is soloing, and then all the time you're getting distracted by the fact that you're trying to do something on a sub level that you cannot do. So you stumble all the time and you think you can't solo, but you can't do rhythm, right? So let's say you can do, so you have to figure out where your boundaries are. And if those are in here, you start there. You start practicing soloing there as you build your techniques, your scale shapes, your everything, your rhythm skills to a higher and higher level. But if your rhythm skills are here, what you can effectively use of them is in here. Because you might be able to play this, but if you also have to solo using your rhythm skills, half of them goes away. That's why mastery is essential. So if I ask you what you master, I'm actually effectively asking you, what can you play while talking to other people, right? Or what can you play while watching an exciting movie? That's mastery. Oh, that's such a high level. I will never learn this. Of course you will. You just have to shift your focus from learning a bunch of little stuff or learning, a lot of stuff to the point of mediocre before moving on. You have to focus on the core skills of soloing. If you do this, then you can, from one week to another, you can go from playing really bad solos where people say, wow, that was bad, right, to playing something that sounds really awesome. So let's just try and give you an example here. Let's just do the C minor, right? We got a C minor in the background there. Okay, so we got the C minor pentatonic on the middle two strings. In the beginning, when I was soloing, I would just go. All the rhythm is just out the window. There's no control here. So what you need to do is you need to get down to it and say, what do I really master? Can I play one note? I'm tapping my foot now. 1, 2. Let me just add, let me add a right? I'm tapping my foot. I'm tapping my foot. When do you lose control? Right? What can you play while tapping your foot? That's the first insight here. In the beginning, I used to go like. If you have any idea that you're going to surpass this level and play something way cooler than that, I'll just throw in some more notes, on some arpeggios and all kinds of stuff. That's not the point. You need to pull back and make sure that you can play one freaking note that sounds like a professional. See if you can absolutely have the mindset when you do this around, I'm not going to play anything now that doesn't sound that sounds out. I'm not going to play anything that I don't have a 100% control over. I'm not going to try to play faster than I can pick. In fact, I'm going to play much slower than I can. I'm going to use much simpler rhythms than I can. I'm going to use much simpler techniques. I'm going to decrease the amount of notes I allow myself to use, and then I practice soloing instead of practicing technique and rhythm and all kinds of stuff at the same time, and then, being all down about not being able to play solos. So show me you can practice soloing by pulling back, right? And then go check out a new program. Because that's a pullback. That's a return to the basic principles of soloing. So anybody can practice soloing by doing this. It's a remake of an existing program where we took all the feedback we have from the many years of it being out there and then created a new program based on that. So go check that out. But if you don't, or don't let that be an excuse. Oh, so I need a program to do this. You don't. I just told you what to do, right? So start practicing this today. Do it every single day. Simple jam track. Use tools rhythmically, note-wise, that you can manage. And then play something that sounds professional. If you can't play 2 notes, that doesn't, reveal to everyone that you're not in control, then play only 1 note. I really mean this. And it sounds, you have to pull way back so it sounds so simple that this is futile. It's not futile. Stay there. Stay with the simple. Work your rhythms. Play the simple stuff and then build gradually, and you will develop faster than you thought possible. I promise you. But you have to start at that little core and then move out. This is the key. This is what brings you to that place the fastest way possible. See you tomorrow. Subscribe for more free videos. Do it. Do it now. Do it.